it's good to have you join us on the telecast of Channel 8 News on your station of excellence, NTA Yola, with me, Simon Asher. Governor Widows of Adamawa State says his administration will continue to introduce different forms of initiative towards revitalizing the agricultural sector to enhance food security and sufficiency. He was speaking while flagging off the distribution of agri-intervention by multi-sectoral crisis recovery project. This is why women at the Wells of Living Waters, a non-governmental organization, shared food items and subsequently to train widows in Adamawa State with skills that will better their lives for the good of the society. In Yola, from where Usman Mukhtar reports.
The Executive Governor of Adamawa State, Right Honorable Ahmad Umar Fintri, has always told me that while the distribution of palliative is good, it is only a temporary effort to cushion the immediate needs of the vulnerable in our society. We must therefore develop a strategy that will put the poor and the unemployed into a state of sustainable means of livelihoods so that they can have permanent sources of income. And this is therefore the bedrock of this strategy.
Governor Ahmad Umar Fintri, represented by his deputy, Professor Kaleta Puafarauta, stressed the need for more collaboration with stakeholders to achieve a desired result in boosting agricultural production and value chain development, in line with his administration's 8 points agenda.
In addition to the support rendered by the NCRP and other allied entities, our government has initiated several other programs aimed at bolstering agricultural productivity with the overarching goal of ensuring the prosperity of our farmers. These initiatives are in alignment with our administration's hallmark philosophy of ensuring that no one is left behind and nothing is left untouched.
The intervention, which means to complement ongoing initiatives of the current administration, marks the second phase of the project implementation in 2018 to 2022, where over 12,000 farmers in the 7 most affected Boko Haram insurgents benefited. These efforts are moving steps towards
helping the needy, especially widows, among other less privileged members of the society, in ensuring they have access to adequate support and basic necessities of life, enhance their well-being and socio-economic development. Mindful of this, Jessica Edmond, founder, Women at the Well of Living Waters, deemed it necessary to turn hunger to hope, thereby providing succor to widows among other struggling families with food items to alleviate some of their difficulties and give them a sense of belonging.
I thank God because that God remember me and bring someone to be a blessing unto me.
The gift she brought came at the right time because actually people are looking for food. And I even asked of somebody that I want to buy the particular thing they brought for us. They were telling me the amount. I said, let's forget about it, not knowing that there is something that God has prepared for me. So I want to thank the woman that God have laid it in her heart to bless us.
Times are hard. Somebody giving you food stuff at this time, no matter how small, you will appreciate it. Our people are happy.
Mrs. Kate Ramson Steven, the coordinator Women at the Well of Living Waters in Adamawa State, says the gesture is to enable the vulnerable members of the society to see endless possibilities through the transformative lens of the organization to changing their narrative for the better.
And so we will want to call on the world to help us do this thing. If they give us land, monies, help us build so that we can have a place for skills acquisition, that will be fine for us. So we call on people, well-spirited, those who can help and all that, to join us because we can't do it alone.
Our aim is to help the less privileged, to empower them, to teach them how to catch a fish, but we are not giving them fish.
It's a happy feeling to see you being part of a movement that helps others, that makes others more comfortable, even in this difficult time.
This may be the tips of the iceberg in Adamawa State, and only time will tell what an impact Women at the Well of Living Waters will do to bring hope to the hopeless.
In Yola, Usman Mukhtar, NTA News.